I want to talk about the articulation of the demi point of the foot in Tendu. Now, the demi point is where the toes meet the ball of your foot, and it's really important that we're going through this position in our Tendu. So for our Tendu from first, you're going to come through first, go to the demi point, extend the toes long into Tendu, back to the demi point, and then closing the foot to first. But you really want to feel like you could work through the floor. You're pushing your foot down into the floor to the demi point. Toes come out long. Relax the toes back down and squeeze the foot to close. You want to feel the top of your ankle really long and then extending the toes long away from the body, not crunching them. And actually, you should already feel your arch fully engaged in the demi point, like your arch could push through the top of your foot. So you're using the floor to work your entire foot out into that long stretched tendu and using the floor when you come back. This will prevent you from disengaging with the floor. If you don't work through the floor, you can see how my foot actually comes off of the floor and then touches, and I miss building all of the power through my foot. I just get kind of a point and close, almost like a flipper, but you miss all of that articulation. Take a look at it from the front. It's the same concept. You're going through the demi point, extending the toes back through the demi point and close. You really get that action of the toes going from the demi point to the point helps build all these tiny muscles under your foot. But here, when I lose that demi point, I lose that action underneath the toes, and it becomes just a point and close. To the back, I'm showing it incorrectly first, and you can see how I'm not using the floor at all, and my foot completely disconnects. But when you use the demi point, it keeps you connected to the floor using the longest line possible. You're pushing your foot down through the floor, out to the tendu, and back in. I did keep lifting my big toe here because I was dealing with the stickiness of my bare feet on this floor. You don't want to do that. You want to have all your toes relaxed on the floor and just feel like you're pushing them through the floor. Another common correction I give to the back is that from the demi point, you don't want to take your heel to meet your toes because then your foot wouldn't be behind you. You want to take your toes to meet your heel. So from the back, you're going to take your foot, brush it into a demi point, and scoop the toes to meet the heel, almost like you're pushing a penny behind you. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, I'd love to expound on this. Please leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you next time.